So we should be live right now. In and around now, we should be live for game numero uno of the WNBA finals. Game numero uno. Which should be a very interesting game anyway, because it is two good basketball teams playing, which is always what we want to see. We want to see good basketball. We dodged the vomit ball. We dodged vomit basketball. How are you? Thank you. We fully dodged the vomit basketball. No Connecticut Sun. No what's their names? No Las Vegas Aces. We're here for the finals. We are here for the WNBA finals, lads. Should be an interesting one today. Should be a very, very interesting one anyway. That's the big thing anyway. This is going to be a big game. Should be a fun one. And yeah, how many people we got in here? Wow, we got 22 people in here. That's actually kind of, for a non-Fever or Sky game, that's actually kind of a lot early. And with no hate watchers for the Aces. Thanks for Cantona. I mean, he was a cancer for us, so I mean, I gotta give Fergie credit where credit's due with the Cantona one. Like, there is no way, there's absolutely no way that anyone else would have been able to control Eric Cantona other than the great Alex Ferguson. How are you, John? How are you? Let's go, Liberty. I'm going to Minnesota, so I'm fully a Lynx fan right now. Like, I'm supporting the Lynx mainly because I kind of want to see them close it at home. Ideally, for my own sake, I want this to be done in 3. Because I'm going to be on a plane for Game 4. So, I want this to be done. Oh! The finals will be best of 7 starting next year. That's kind of mad. Is Nike out in the studio? What do you mean by that? Thank you so much, Target Center Concessions Fund. I appreciate that. Thank you. I didn't realize how close the Target Center was to the airport. That's great for me. Like, the hotel I'm staying in is right beside the airport. Sorry, I need to get some Monster. I have my crate. Every like 6 weeks I'll buy a crate of Monster. Or I can get it for like less than €1 a can. Let me take out this right here in the box. Let me take that can out of this. It's a little bit messy, but it'll do. New York in 4. But yeah, as long as I want somebody, can't wait to see all the random places. It's literally just going to be a hotel room. It's going to just be the hotel room. That's it. Like, I don't record from that many random places. Like, I will record from random rooms. And by the way, I'm making a video on Marina Mabry, and I will be recording it from my kitchen. I will be recording the Marina Mabry video from my kitchen. Because I need to start off a video with by saying this is my kitchen. No video from the arena. I mean, yeah, I'm going to have the lowest quality vlog ever. It's like, I don't have a vlog camera. I have a Google Pixel. That's about it. But like, nothing will beat me lying down in a tent. I'm sorry, this will forever be the greatest. I'm sorry, there will never be a greater spot. Iowa's beautiful. I have some friends in Iowa. How far away is like Iowa from Minnesota? Like, can I get there on a train? Because I do have an off day. Can I get there by train? Or bus or something? Like, can I get there within like 3 or 4 hours? It's like, I'm not flying. You love the tent video. I genuinely have friends in Iowa that I want to meet up with, like, from my 2K days. Trains aren't a thing here. I'm driving. I can't drive here. How the hell am I meant to be able to drive in America? Like, I can't even drive here. Bus would get me there, but not quickly. Am I from the south? What do you mean by, like, the south of the Republic of Ireland? No, if you're talking about Northern Ireland or Southern Ireland for the Republic, then yes. Depends on how far south you think I am. But, for people saying random place, you will never get another one of me lying down in a tent, wearing a Leeds jersey at a music festival, reporting on Angel Reese getting another double-double in a meaning... Or, actually, to be fair, they beat the Sparks. Like, you will never get a more random thing than me lying down in a tent. I like both of these teams, to be fair. I like both of these teams. We got the good ending. That's why I always say we got the good ending with this one. I like both of these teams. Should I chance it and try to get media credentials? I won't get them, but should I chance it next week? 14-hour trip by train. It's like a 3-hour drive. Oh. Oh, by the way, like, you guys don't. But file right now. Flight over might persuade them. What? Niners by 7? Who are... You know what? Shout out 49ers. This is a Leeds United fan. Shout out 49ers. They own our football club. 49ers Enterprise owns our football club. Shout out 49ers. I'm shocked we're not seeing Cheryl Swoops there. By the way, the like light stuff in the crowd looks unreal. My seats are so freaking good, by the way, for this game. I'm like kind of at like this at an angle at one of the baskets. I think it might be where the players go out, but I'm like 3 rows off the front. And it's like your view, and it looks like not courtside, but it looks like I'm basically at court level. And I only paid like 100 and something quid for them, which is great. Will I live at the game? No, because Wi-Fi in arenas are iffy, and like I don't have that much 3G, like just because I'm halfway across the world. I like both of these teams too, but because I'm going to Minnesota. And by the way, the reason why I'm going to Minnesota is I've been to New York like 5 times. I don't care about going to New York. And I am... It was going to cost me more money to go to... It was going to cost me more money to go fly over to New York and fly back the next day than it was going to cost me to fly over on Tuesday and stay till Friday in Minnesota. Like, the hotel in Minnesota is €55, which is like $70 for the night. Whereas the hotel in New York was going to be $400. And the flights were basically €1,000, regardless of where I went to. So, and I've been to New York a bunch of times. I've never been to Minneapolis. You're up for the Liberty. I'm going full on Lynx. Minnesota's so much different than New York. Is Minnesota safe? That's genuinely a question. Around the airport, is it safe? Okay, not a bad first shot there by Sabrina. Courtney Williams with Sabrina is going to be a... Okay. Phoebich starting on Courtney Williams. Oh, what a pass. Alana Smith, go up with that. Come on. And one. Courtney Williams straight away. Minnesota and St. Paul. Cool. As I am in and around the airport. I booked the Booking.com hotel that said fast Wi-Fi. That's like my most important thing. But you know what Guinness is in Minneapolis? I can guarantee you Guinness isn't good over there. I don't even like Guinness here. But it's at least, depending on where you get it, sometimes it can be good. Oh, good take, McBride. Oh, in and out. No, you're still in the airport. Good to know. Good to know. I don't know why. I've always felt safe in New York just because it's so busy. As long as you like stay on the main streets, I always feel safe because it's just there's so many people. Come on, rebound the ball. Rebound the damn ball. We need used to rebound the damn ball. That's the most important thing right here, early anyway. Come on, Kayla. Come off that screen. Oh, Courtney Williams! That's a nice L crossover right there from Courtney Williams. I need to know what Lynx jersey I need to buy as well. Like, if there's a Bridget Carlton jersey, I'll buy a Bridget Carlton jersey. But, like, I don't know. If there's no Carlton jersey, I might have to go fee. I'm still annoyed that I own an Aces jersey. It's for Kate Martin. Kayla McBride for three. Kayla for three. Let's go. What channel? I'm watching on League Pass. I have no idea what channel it's on. ESPN, it says. Both of these teams are playing good defense to start the game. Phoebich for three. By the way, if I was going to New York, I'd be buying a Leanie Phoebich jersey. Like, Leanie Phoebich is so good at basketball. She's just really, really good at basketball. There's no other way to just say it with her. It's like, she's just so good at the sport of basketball. Target Center is nice. I love how easy it is to get parking and enter from the parking ramp. Man, I'm getting an Uber to that stadium, like. I'm getting an Uber. I'm not parking. I don't drive. I can't drive here. Touch wood, in the next 2 months that'll change, but like, I've never needed to drive in my life. I'm just getting... It's gone to the stage now where I'm too old to not be able to drive, but I've never needed to do it. Get a rebound! Oh, Stewie. Oh, no. Who am I pulling for? I'm pulling for the sweep. I'm pulling for the Lynx, but I'm pulling for the sweep. I want to be there for the last... I'm at game 3, and I want it to be the last game. Because I physically cannot be there. Like, I will be on the plane for game 4. I don't want it to end... No matter what, I don't want it to end in 4. If it ends in 5, cool. Just not ending in 4. Because I can't... There's not enough Wi-Fi. Phoebich for 3! The train is across the street from the stadium. I don't know the public transport system in Minnesota. I barely know it in Dublin. Leanie Phoebich. How the living F-U-C-K did teams not care about them? Leni Fibic, like, she's the second best rookie in the WNBA. She's already scored. Did any of you guys see all the things where it's like, what was it? It was like, I've just blanked. Liberty, yeah, Liberty are cooking and Fibic. Oh, sorry, it was the rookies. It was like, shout out to Elisa Peely, the only rookie in the finals, and it's like, what about Jalen Sherrod? What about Markeisha Davis? And what about Leni Fibic? They're like, Fibic isn't in the class and the others don't play. It's like, Peely doesn't play. It's mad how much the Chicago Sky have, like, as far as like the WNBA playoffs are concerned, for the finals, the Chicago Sky have genuinely had such an impact on these for the players they just let go. Like, they just thought it was nothing letting go of like, the Sky really let 3 final starters walk. I cannot believe, like, I cannot believe they let 3 starters in the finals walk for nothing. Like, they used another one as a throwaway. Any commonality between them? Not really. Courtney Williams, Fibic, and Alana Smith. Am I wearing a Caitlin Clark jersey to the game? Hell no. Hell no, I'm not wearing a Caitlin Clark jersey to the game. I might wear this, to be fair. I might just wear the McTalks Hoops hoodie and get abuse. Like, do you guys think it's more likely someone comes up to me in person to give me abuse, or comes up to me in person to say they're a fan, or nothing, or neither? Oh, come on, Carlton, let's go. Abuse. I'll take it. I think there'll be at least one person there. Somebody recognized me as DBG. Is in the year of 2024, no one is recognizing me as DBG. Let's be completely honest here. DBG's been dead a long time. Nobody cares to understand. I agree. I wear the Lexi Hull jersey. I'm not wearing a Fever jersey. I'm not wearing an Indiana Fever jersey. I might, if I'm wearing anything Fever related, I might wear the Christy Wallace t-shirt. Alana Smith for 3, because at least Alana Smith's Australian. Oh yeah. They're almost as nice as Canadians. I mean, I've had a Canadian fairly. The one Canadian person I've had any like major personal dealings with in my lifetime, I have hated with a passion. So, I don't know. You gotta make that, Alana. Come on. The dog Christy Wallace t-shirt. You know it. Oh. Come on. Like, you're calling the finals like this? isn't like soccer fans. I'm a Leeds United fan. If you look up worst soccer chants, like half of them are Leeds South stand. Where I used to like the Leeds South stand. Like if you looked like most offensive soccer chants, most of them are from one stand in Leeds. And my dad used to bring me to that stand when I was like 10 years old. It was great. Alana Smith, yeah, she's not playing well today. She's really not playing well. Oh, dear God, it's a bad turnover. Maisha Hines Allen, it's your time. Hines Allen, it's your time. Stewie's better than age. Less flaws in her game, but not as dominant. Handwork always looks good in Barclays, to be fair. Alana Smith has had a disastrous first 6 minutes here. Yeah, is that Maisha Hines Allen coming in? Yeah, right call. Lynx look lost. Yeah, they're missing layups. They're missing easy shots, in fairness. And like the Liberty have been here before, the Lynx haven't, so. Jonquel, easy layup there. You can't say I attract toxic football fans. I'm just a Leeds fan. Like, I just support Leeds United. What's toxic about that? Everything is toxic about that, but still. But, like, Jonquel's been cooking in this game so far. She's absolutely been cooking. Is Aces and Son done? Yeah, both of them are out. Both of them are out. But yeah, the final is going to be very interesting. Wait, England lost to Greece. It doesn't make us seem quite as bad. We beat Finland, so we're not going to get ourselves relegated, hopefully. Jonquel Jones. Oh my gosh, he's at 10 points here in 7 minutes. Great shot, Fee. Finals going best 7. That is interesting. Okay, let's go, Sab. Like, the fact that they can switch everything is mad. But the problem is, again, like, Jonquel Jones is 5 inches taller than Hines Allen. Oh, Fee! Don't do her like that! Oh my God, Fee with that swap. That was impressive. Like, 4 inches shorter. Greece won 2-1 over England. Mad. Again, does not seem quite as bad that we lost to Greece now. Depoy for a reason. I mean, if you're an Aces fan or you're Becky Hammond, you'd say that reason is nothing. Jesus, Jonquel Jones going. Good pass. Stewie just can't. I know she's hit 1-3 already, but she struggled so much shooting-wise this season. Oh, Hines Allen, make the layup, Maisha. Come on. You weren't traded. Like, they didn't give up Sika Kone for you to be missing layups. Ooh, that was a nice move by Jonquel right there. Mesner viewership drops in no counter fact, obviously. Like, the viewership in the NBA drops and Steph Curry doesn't play. Wait, how is that New York ball? Yeah, if Jonquel stays out of foul trouble, this is over. They don't have anything to match up. At all. How many stands is Barkley? So probably full, to be honest. Yeah, Stewie hitting a 3 is a mad one. Oh, Niara's got in the game. Oh my god. Sabrina can barely hit it. I was about to say she can't hit a shot. Oh, you're kidding me. Rims are rigged. Rims are rigged. Oh no. Oh, come on. Come on. Call a timeout, Cheryl Reeve. Are you just accepting you're going to lose this game? Like, you were down by 15 points in the first quarter. Call a timeout. You just gave up an and one to Courtney Vandersloot. Call a timeout. You just gave up an and one to 2024 Courtney Vandersloot. She's gone full Christy Sides. She's literally just doing a Christy Sides impression. I want somebody to win in 3. Ideally, I want it to be the Liberty in 3. It's not the Liberty in 3, the Lynx in 3. But I'll take the Liberty in 3. I just want it to be somebody in 3. How toxic is Angel? I wouldn't say toxic. I'd say messy. I wouldn't use the word toxic. Like, toxic is Dejanay Carrington. Messy is Angel Reese. There is a difference. There is a difference. And like toxic is like pre-2024 Kennedy Carter. I have no interest in watching Angel Reese's podcast. So Heidemann is now in the game. It's incredibly, incredibly cold right now. I spent the whole summer like sweating, and now it's freezing in like a day. Like 2 days ago, I had to put on the like cold air, and today it's too cold. The real finals, Aces and Liberty. No, this Lynx team had the Aces number. Like, it's been 1 quarter. And 1 Hines Allen. Let's go. You can make that, but not the open layup. Like, Hines Allen's such a big... That is such a big pickup. Man, the Aces referees... Like, it's actually not even funny how bad the referees are for the Aces. The Liberty are playing some great basketball here. I have to give them credit. Oh my god, Sabrina. There is no way like Sabrina Ionescu's hooping. She's hooping. Jonquel Jones is hooping. Like, if the Liberty are playing like this, you're not going to touch them. Like, they're not going to keep that up for the game. Fee Collier, like, that's not an easy shot by Fee at all. Jesus, I did not realize how fast Niara Slabily was. Shoot the ball, Sloot! Oh my god. Courtney Vandersloot, you were wide open. So Fee for the Liberty, Jonquel's 10, Sabrina's 8, Phoebus has 6, Stewie is 5, and Sloot has the AM one. For the Lynx, Carlton is 3, Fee has 4, if I'm not mistaken. Alana Smith has 0, Kaylin McBride is 5, Courtney Williams is 4, and Hines Allen has the AM one. But they're just outplaying them in fair. Like, to be completely honest, like the Liberty are just outplaying the Minnesota Lynx right here. There's no real questions about that. Like, the Liberty are just outplaying them. They're outshooting them. They're outworking them on rebounds. Like, how many offensive rebounds does the Liberty have? The Liberty have got, as a team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 offensive rebounds as a team in a quarter. That's not good enough. Especially when those 6 offensive rebounds are compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it is 5 versus 6. The Liberty have more offensive rebounds than the Lynx have defensive rebounds. Like, they're out shooting you. They're out hustling you. They're out tacticking you, if that's the right way to say it. Out tactic have greater tactics than you, I guess. But yeah, that's the big one. The Liberty are hungrier. Yeah. The Liberty didn't come out scared. I'm not even going to say hungrier. I think they just came out scared. But, like, the one thing is, though, is if Minnesota can get to, like, 85 points. Outcoached. Man. It's 1:30 in the morning. I can say random stuff. Like, Fever gotta go get Xander Lassini. She's restricted, though. So the Sky are gonna... Or not Sky, the Lynx. The problem is the Lynx probably can't afford to keep Xander Lassini if they keep Maisha Hines-Allen. But she might be gone, too. If I'm the Sky, I'd look to bring in Maisha Hines-Allen. I don't think she'd be happy coming off the bench. But, like, that's the type of player you need, like works extremely hard. Fever gotta go get Xander. Yeah, sorry, I've already read that. Lynx only had 1 3-point shot. Yeah, it was a Courtney Kayla McBride 3-pointer. Courtney Williams has been very quiet, in fairness. And, like, I'm just more as impressed as anything at Liberty's defense. There's been very little easy. Liberty in 5. I call Lynx in 5. But I think if it goes to 5, it'll be the Lynx. But because I just don't trust this Liberty team in a one-off game at all. The Lynx have already beat them in 1. I don't trust the Liberty in Game 5. But what I do trust is the Liberty to win in 3 or 4. Please, I hope it's 3. I really, really hope it's 3 because, again, I'm going to be on a plane for Game 4. And if I'm not going to be on a plane, you might see the most scuffed video ever of me recording in a damn airport and trying to use, like, airplane Wi-Fi and stuff. I'll be, like, praying that my flight's delayed. To be fair, flights at 9 p.m. at night are almost always delayed, so maybe I'll be okay. Liberty in 5. I hope it, again, I just hope it's not in 4. Jesus. See, Dearica Hamby just tweeted. She just tweeted devil emoji. Oh, make a layup. Make a layup. That's all I'm going to say is make a layup. Phoebich doesn't kill anyone. She just shoots when she's open and plays defense. It's simple. Shoot when you're open. Don't turn the ball over. Good steal, Hines-Allen. Oh! Courtney Vandersloot's been pretty good in the playoffs, I do have to say. Like, she was shocked. I thought she's had a shock in regular season, but she's actually been pretty good in the playoffs. Like, I've been, especially, like, late in games, I do feel like she's been a better option than Lainey Hamilton. Because I know she obviously doesn't give the defense, but Lainey Hamilton's been non-existent on offense. Kennedy Burke's in the game. They really are going deep into the rotation early. Did I see John Quell try to, like, cross up Maisha Hines-Allen? And this might be a Hines-Allen series more than it's an Alana Smith series, to be fair. Good finish there. The marks are from cupping. Yeah, I would assume so. The one thing I will say is there's, like, that's just pseudoscience, though, isn't it? Like, anything I've read about cupping. Because like, I just I wouldn't ever do it because it just kind of freaks me out what it is. But, like, it is just pseudoscience, isn't it? Rating on effort and sweat. I don't know. I don't know, because some players just don't seem to sweat. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game. Touch wood that it's cupping works. I'm like 99% sure it's pseudoscience. Because like I tried to literally, like, when I play with my national team, I suffered from a couple of bad injuries during that time, and I tried to do literally anything I could. Was looking up stuff about it, and people, like, docs were like, don't. Your insurance paid for it. Yeah, cupping therapy is a form of pseudoscience. Look, if it works for you, it works for you. And even if it is just placebo and happens to work, then yeah, go for it. Like, I just remember being told that by a doctor, being like, if you want to do it, but it's not going to help you. I don't know enough about the Aces. Supposedly it's a really good hire. A lot of people are really happy. Apparently, like, a lot of people are really happy on that one, so. Didn't work on its own, but you felt like it loosened things up. Like, if you felt like it worked, you felt like it worked. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Yeah, so we're now into the second quarter. The one thing is, though, is that, oh man, I'm looking forward to the one thing I'm really looking forward to next season is the live streams. The live streams for Fever games went crazy this year. I really do like that one. There's a whole bunch of people in chat, and like, you're looking at exciting plays in Caitlin Clark. Like, that is always an exciting thing. Or losing your mind at Christie sides. Yeah, I think the Valkyries coaching is, as far as I'm aware, it's a good signing. Like, I don't know enough about the Aces. And the Valkyries aren't gonna be good next year either, so. Courtney Vandersloot for 2. Oh my god. Can the Lynx just make this a ball game? In fairness, the defense that they're switching everything, fee for 3, short. Oh, good pass. John Quell leaking out. That looked like a travel. Did he just shout touchdown Liberty? There's not enough time out. Was that given as an and one? Who got teed up? Is that an and? There's no way that's an and one. How much are front row seats? They're not front row seats, but they're like, I don't know what section it's in, but the Liberty have just been so much better. Phoenix for 3. Ah. If anyone is gonna be, it's one ass one. I mean, it's early days, but the Lynx can't score. Oh my God, Heinz Allen. The Lynx just can't score. LaMelo Ball's wearing an ankle brace. Oh my God. Reminiscent like it's a fever game. They literally just can't score. Why is the Lady Hamilton's shooting pull-ups right now? Fee's out of the game. Courtney Williams has been completely neutralized. They're taking away the 3 ball. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Liberty's defense is unbelievable. Why does the Fever need Dantas? What does Dantas do? I actually mean that. What does that... Dantas is not a positive to the team. Is this game going to be over by halftime? Oh my God, good cut. Is this one going to be over? Why didn't I just buy tickets to this game? I literally could have gotten tickets to this game. I could have been in New York right now. Except instead I'm going to Minnesota in a few days. I could have gone to this game and watched the blowout. What a pass by Vandersloot. Oh my God. Sloot's been very, very good here. Courtney Vandersloot has been very good. Another former Chicago Sky player. Both teams have got 2 Chicago Sky players. In like the last 2 years. 2 players have played in the Sky for the last 2 years. There are more people in here. There's not a lot of people in here. Like, this is the least I've had in a stream since the time I streamed the Olympics. Like, when I was streaming Fever games, there'd be 1,500 people in here by now. A view from my seat. I'll see where it is. You have a basketball TikTok and have to post about the Fever for views. I have a basketball YouTube and have to do the same thing. My seats are a little bit closer than this. So my seats are a little bit better than this for the game. They're a little bit better than this. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Will you see me in Indy next year? I'll need to plan around it. Like if I go to Indiana, it's gonna have to be a If Indiana make the finals, I'll be there. All the crap the players are saying turned you off. I mean, I get it. I just like basketball. It's the Caitlin Clark effect. I'm going to see the Minnesota Lynx play. I'm going to see the freaking Lynx play. I don't know when it comes to the All-Star game. I need to see what I'm doing. I need to see how well I'm doing financially. Like, if the NBA stuff does well and, like, college women's basketball does well, I will. But, like, I'll make that decision in, like, February, March. So the tram will get me from the airport to Target Center. Cool. My hotel is like a 10-minute walk from the airport. So, okay, so that works. Okay, Alana Smith. Oh, dear God. That's not even close. Kayla McBride for 3. Okay, come on. Let's make this a game again. Did I go last year to the All-Star game? No. Did I go to the WNBA game? No, but I nearly went to a Liberty game last year. I had tickets to a Liberty game and then was flying back to Ireland that night. Well, no, I didn't have the tickets. I got offered tickets to a Liberty game, but I was like, I can't go. I'm flying back to Ireland. And it was like, I think it would have been very, very close trying to make my flight. So I didn't go last year. Okay. What is that? There is no way we gave up that offense. They gave up that offensive rebound. Grab the damn ball. Box out. Box out. Grab the ball. And you'd be fine. Good take, Smith. Good take, Alana. Things seem tired. They got sucker punched. That's all I'm going to say is it looks like they got sucker punched early. I have a weird feeling Leonie Febic just shoots awfully in these finals. Oh, good pass. Gotta go up with that, Fee. You've got to go up with that. Sabrina's defense has been really good today. Nope. That's not in time. Like, this is such a tough performance, but, like, I have to give credit where credit's due to the, to the likes of Sabrina and Escu. Any bad blood between these teams? Not that I know of. The Lynx beat them in the Commissioner's Cup final. So that might be it. Like, it's probably the only thing I can think of. Ooh. Kayla McBride's been the best player for... Oh, good take. Very lucky, but good take. Kayla McBride's been by far the best player for the Lynx so far in this game. And yeah, like Fee and Stewie are unrivaled business partners. Good defense by Courtney Williams there. But it's like, the whole thing is that you're looking at it now. The Lynx are 1 run away from being back in this game. Like, if the Lynx go in down, let's just say 7. Instead of 13, they got in down 7. Like, that changes absolutely everything. Like, 7 is nothing. Oh, nearly the and 1 by Courtney Williams. I have no idea why that was called a foul, but nearly an and 1. Like I'd be half tempted to if I can't, I need to see what jerseys there are. I need to see what jerseys there are in the Target Center shop. Like, ideally, I want to buy a Bridget Carlton jersey. If I can't get a Bridget Carlton jersey, it's going to be a very close one between Fee and Courtney Williams. I look like a foul. It's funny, Sabrina hasn't been the greatest on the offensive end. She's been so good defense. Oh, it's a travel. Mega travel from Fee Collier right there, but we'll take it. I told you guys, they get this game back to 7. It's anyone's game right now. Like, we're watching Kayla Thornton and Niara Sabli on the floor, like. Sabrina is letting it fly here. Oh my. Sandy Brownlow call a timeout. They're both doing Christy Sides impressions right now. How many shots has Sabrina taken? She's taken 11 shots so far. I don't hate it. Give the ball to Niara. Oh my god, she passed up an open layup. Oh, Bridget Carlton has been shooting terribly, in fairness, like the last while. Oh, for God's sake, these home rims. That's twice Sabrina's done that now. She's literally done that twice. I can order stuff and have it delivered to a hotel. Can I? Can I? Oh, that's on. That's a. Oh, that's a good screen. It's not a foul. How is that a foul? On who? Who is that a foul on? How is it a foul on Phoebich? That's not a foul on either. Oh. Jesus, Alana Smith just got chucked on the ground after that. Like, what are they doing? Just intentionally getting Alana Smith put in the line. That wasn't a moving screen. That was fine. Moving slightly to brace yourself for contact when someone's running full speed into you is not warrant a moving screen. Yeah, he just got tossed on the ground after that. In fairness, with how well the Liberty have been playing and how not well the Lynx have been playing, the fact that it's an 8-point game is scary. Like, I'd be very confident going into halftime if I was a Lynx fan. That didn't look like a travel. Okay. Oh, what a pass. Oh. The Liberty's defense has been super. The Liberty's defense, I gotta give credit where credit's due, has been absolutely super. It's been super. Hope Fee wins this. They've Collier shut down. I mean, they've kind of shut down their team. And also, they just keep getting offensive rebounds. They just keep getting offensive boards. And they've stopped the Lynx generating easy shots. And Alana Smith is struggling on layups. They've really stopped the Lynx ball movement. Sabrina's 4 of 15. Yeah, I mean, they're up 8. She is shooting anything, though, Sabrina. What's fee? Like, John, why did they stop going to Jonquil? And she's got 13. Sabrina's 11 on 15 shots. Like, Fee Collier's only got 8. Alana Smith struggling on layups. Like, they haven't been playing well. Collier's being efficient. I mean, she's not really touching the ball. That's the problem, is she's not really touching the ball. Phoebus has missed 4 threes in a row. Wow. I can't remember the last time I've seen her do that. I actually can't remember the last time I've seen Lena Phoebus miss 4 threes in a row. Olympics or WNBA. Like, Sabrina's just chucking. I agree. Sabrina is just letting it fly. She is letting it fly and hoping for the best. In fairness, like, they're up. They're up. So Golden State are selecting 5th in the WNBA draft. Oh. Do you swing for the fences if you're Golden State and take Dominique Malonga? Just get your email, your dog t-shirts arriving in a few days. The t-shirts are actually not that... Considering how cheap they are, I'm surprised at how decent quality they are. Like, the t-shirts... The dog one is fine. I don't know how they'll wash, but like this hoodie, the Stitch Gildan hoodies are really... I really like these hoodies. I have a couple of them. I really like the Gildan hoodies. And like the kind of thicker t-shirts. I made sure it wasn't like the cheaper ones. Phoebus will kill your parlay. I don't care. Will she get 4 more points? I don't know. What's just in time for the playoffs? Your dog t-shirt? You mean for the finals? I'm telling you. It's the investment you want to make. I mean that, lads. I'm telling you. The Christy Dog Wallace. Christy Dog Wallace is important. And also, as important a message as any, who needs defense? Who needs defense, lads? Sorry, who needs defense? I think that's a good message. It's a good message for everyone. Screw defense. Twice the offense, half the defense. That's my motto. Twice the offense, half the defense. Hoping the Fever go deeper. So did I. I was hoping the Fever would at least go to Game 3. Like, I think they would have won Game 3, but unfortunately, Christy Side said other ideas. Let's run everything down the stretch for Kelsey Mitchell. John Quell's been the best player. I agree. Fee's been iffy. I think the worst part is Alana Smith is getting open. She's just missing. Like, Alana Smith is actually, her all-around game's been very good. She's just missing shots. Bridget Carlton's been non-existent. Phoebe hit a couple of shots early. Stewie, it feels like Stewie's been non-existent too. Watching this game confirms to me the Fever have to have a serious off-season, but the Fever are probably not going to be there next year. Like, the great reset of 2026 is when the Fever really need to push for it. Because the problem is that they have the Katie Lou contract is screwing them. Like, if they can somehow find a way of getting off Katie Lou Samuelson, like, then they can push next year. But, like, they can't offer a max. And they can't offer a max at all. So the problem is now, like, you're looking, as far as the free agents are concerned, you're looking at, you're not looking at the greatest batch of players because you need to replace Nalissa Smith. So you're looking at probably, like, your best case scenario is giving up Smith and 2 firsts for Satu. But if you're not able to get Satu, the best power forward available that's realistic is Natasha Howard, but they're not going to want Natasha Howard. And then are they going to go and pay? Like, because there needs to be a starting power forward. Like, Maisha Hines-Allen, I don't think she fits. Cheyenne Parker-Tyus, don't think she fits. Like, it really is. It's really like Satu or bust. Or, like, if I was them, again, I would look for Janelle Salone. But you're going to have to keep Temi Fagbenle. So even if you're starting off the season with Temi Fagbenle as your power forward, it's not the end of the world. You just don't need Nalissa Smith. Like, you just, under no circumstances whatsoever, can the Fever start next season with Nalissa Smith. That's the big thing. You don't want Cheryl Reeve to win. I mean, I get it. In fairness, Cheryl Reeve is insufferable. But I like the Lynx team. I like both of these teams. I like the Wings. I don't have nothing against the Atlanta Dream. Yeah, like, I think the Fever really need to go overseas. Like, there's nothing in this free agency class that's worth it. And the only thing is that because of 2026 free agency, I think overseas players might come over for a year. So if they get their, like, 1 year, their 1 year deal in, they become restricted free agents. And they're no longer on their rookie deals coming into next year. So, like, if you can bring over Janelle Salone on a 1 year, she might be thinking, okay, cool, I'm going to try make $400K post, post Great Reset. If you're wondering why I'm calling it the Great Reset, like, 75% of WNBA players, not even 75%, 95% WNBA players that aren't on rookie deals are free agents in 2026. So it's a reset. Everyone can just sign whoever they want, basically, unless they're restricted free agents, which the only one that matters is Ryan Howard at the end of next season. Kelsey Mitchell is coming back for 1 year. Don't know what happens in 2026. Like, she'll sign a max somewhere in 2026. I don't know. It's just not the right time. The only Dorka you has, like, if I'm Indiana, I'm looking for a player that is underrated in the mold of like an Alana Smith. Like, I'm just trying to think, are there any free agents? You might get some that have been cut. In fairness, like Veronica Burton being found by what's their names was crazy. Like when Veronica Burton was found by the Sun, she was just cut. Like Celeste Taylor was cut. What free agents could you turn Xanda Lassini into a power forward? Is she big enough? Like, she's a restricted free agent. I'm like scrolling through and I'm like, I wouldn't mind getting like a Monique Billings as a bench player. They need an enforcer. That player doesn't exist. The enforcer that's not messy doesn't exist. Like, I've heard people saying they should sign Liz Cambridge. Liz Cambridge is more likely to punch Caitlin Clark than she is to save Caitlin Clark. You know who actually could be, who I would really, really like if they were available? Like, I would love if Couillard. Is it Couillard? She was a number 2 pick in 2021. She's super young. But Tijan Salone's sister, Janelle, is the perfect player. Like, if you find her, you're good. There's no real enforcers, though. Like, it's not like you want Alyssa Thomas, like. That's the only way you're getting an enforcer. Is if somehow Alyssa Thomas doesn't want to go back to the Sun. They core and trade her. And you somehow get yourself Wnba Bonner and Alyssa Thomas. Like, that would be... I would say yes to that deal. I genuinely think I would. I'm not going to lie. I would say yeah to that. If Wnba Bonner... if Alyssa Thomas wanted to play Indiana, which she won't. If she wanted to play in Indiana and bring Wnba Bonner with her, I'd say yeah. I'd make that deal. Like, getting off Alyssa Smith. Keeping Bonner. Like, you'd probably have to give up Smith 2 firsts and Katie Lou to make salaries match, but and 2 firsts. Like, that would be a legit. If Sophie Cunningham didn't love Phoenix too much, my God, do you think putting Maga Barbie on the Indiana Fever is going to do anything for the stereotype of the fans? Like, she is literally hardcore MAGA. And look, I don't give a damn. I mean that. Like, I don't give a damn who supports who as far as their political leanings. I couldn't care less. Just from the outside looking in, for what the Fever fans are being accused of, signing MAGA Barbie would not help. Fever have the worst bench in the league. They have the most expensive bench in the league as well, by the way. Like, I'm just trying to think of who to get off. If you can get off Damaris Dantas, get off Damaris Dantas. If you're asking me who I would take, Megan Gustafson or Damaris Dantas, I'd take Meg Gustafson. I think the Aces make that trade. I would take Gustafson over Damaris Dantas. Dantas is as good as she is as far as shooting. She doesn't free herself up. There's a lot of negatives with her. I'm trying to think who to sign. Get off Nalissa Smith. No matter what, get off Nalissa Smith. Make sure Grace Berger is in the rotation. I think that's an important one. 100k is not too much for Tammy Bentley. It's really not. Like, Mercedes Russell gets paid 180k a year. Monica Sinano, not quick enough for the WNBA. She's just not, like she makes... Like, she is... There's a bigger gap in speed between her and Leah Boston there is between Leah Boston and Temi. Why? How can you sue Alyssa Smith? For what? She planned the eye gouge. I mean, you're going to need some actual evidence. You're going to need some actual evidence there. Wallace and Smith would be great players to the bench players of Valkyrie. I wonder who the Valkyrie is going to take. Like, they might go and take Dantas. And if they take Dantas, I actually don't mind at all. I reckon they take Dantas. They probably go and take... They probably take Kate Martin or Gustafson from the Aces. Temi and Alyssa Smith. Why Temi? Why get rid of Temi Figbenley? Temi Figbenley is one of the 5 best backup bigs in the league. Like, best backup bigs, one of the 17 that the freaking Mystics have. Cheyenne Parker Tyus when she was coming off the bench, and Maisha Hines Allen were the only, going to lose Saxton. I mean, Saxton doesn't play. Even though in her defense, she's actually looked good when she plays. Victoria Saxton has actually looked pretty good when she plays, so I'm not knocking her too much. With that one, when you look as good as she has when playing, then you've done pretty well. Saxton can dunk. Are you sure of that? Can Saxton dunk? Aces don't protect Kate Martin. Victoria Saxton has never dunked. What are we talking about? If we're talking about somebody dunking, like Toby Fournier. Have you guys seen Toby Fournier dunking the ball? She is, yamming it on people. She's very, very comfortably dunking. To not play all year, in her defense, a lot of WNBA players can dunk. Who can dunk in the W? If I was a WNBA player and I could dunk, I'd dunk in warm-ups. I just would dunk in warm-ups. No, Kiki Iriafen can dunk. She can really dunk. 12 Valkyries expansion picks. Ooh, it all just depends on what teams choose to do with their protections. I would assume that the Atlanta Dream... I don't know, maybe Naz Hillman will be available, maybe Haley Jones. For the wings, you might be able to get yourself Kalani Brown, one of the 2 bigs. For the Sky, you can probably go and get yourself Rachel Banham from the Sky, to be honest. Or if you know you're going to lose Kennedy Carter, Kennedy. Ace is probably Kate Martin. What's happening with Kelsey Plum? I have no idea what's happening with Kelsey Plum. I have to say, I have no idea what's happening with Kelsey Plum. That's the only scenario where Kelsey Mitchell is not a member of the Indiana Fever, is if they basically effectively do a swap deal. Okay, Courtney. Oh my God, Courtney Williams. That is impressive. That is so impressive. Yeah, these rookie contracts, no team should let anyone on a rookie contract go. Oh, Feevich. I will say this, Leonie Feevich looks uncomfortable inside the 3-point line. That's a travel. Jump, we'll take it. Don't need any drama in the Fever. Why would the Fever take Kennedy Carter? Kalani Brown's in a bad contract. They're an expansion team. Bad contracts don't matter. For all we're concerned, they can take Katie Lou Samuelson off our hands. The Valkyries might take Katie Lou off our hands. There might be like an under-the-table deal being like, we'll take Katie Lou off your hands. You get us back in the future. I stream NBA games. Yeah. I see how well the NBA channel does, to be honest. Like, I've made enough money out of the WNBA stuff that if I make $0 in November, December, I'm still good for I still had a really good year, so. No one wants Katie Lou. According to Gino Auriemma, everyone does. Have you not heard Gino Auriemma? Katie Lou Samuelson is the missing piece for teams that want a championship. And, you know, Gino Auriemma is the smartest women's basketball mind in the world. Wait, who's gone down? Sabrina is hurt? Oh. Sabrina's blew an open layup. I'm Bridget Carlton. Let's go. Listening to me with no power. No power in Florida. I told you guys down 13. I'm like, if they can get this back to 7, 8 points, they're going to be fine. Need to have more run and gun ammo. Like, those players don't exist. The problem is those players literally don't exist. Like, I'd look more so at like a Julie I'd look for as a backup for like a Julie Vanloo. Some of these just quick players that make quick decisions. There's not a lot of them. Because you're not going to find a player. You're not going to find like a wing that played in college for Gino Auriemma, Kim Mulkey, or not even necessarily Kim Mulkey, for Gino Auriemma or Dawn Staley that is going to fit the Fever style. You're just not, or at least naturally not going to fit the Fever style. In what way? Like, this is a ball game. This is well and truly a ball game. I wish I wasn't so tired. Move Dantas to the wing. Dantas can't move. It'll take the full 24 seconds for Dantas to move from under the basket to the wing. For her to move that 7 feet, it's going to take her the full 24 seconds. Like, Damaris Dantas is the slowest player in the WNBA in a league that contains Brittany Griner. She's slower than Brittany Griner. Dantas barely moves faster than Zhang Jiu, the 7'5" girl from China. Like, I think Dantas is a really good player, but like, for Dantas to be good, you need to slow everything down. Not speed it up. Like, that's the reality of this is that Dantas literally causes, like, Dantas, if you watch games, there are games, the game just passes by Dantas at times. Like, when the Fever are pushing the tempo, there are times Dantas does not get up on defense and then doesn't get back, or doesn't get back in defense and doesn't get up on offense, where she's literally running free throw line to free throw line, doing nothing, not even being in the play for 3 or 4 plays in a row. Yeah, when it's in the half court setting and she can catch the ball, go to the basket, make layups, shoot the Dantas fade, she's good, but like, I'm sorry, that doesn't help a team that wants to play fast. It helps when they play sides ball, but sides ball doesn't work. She can shoot, though. She can't move. Like, Dantas needs to lose weight. Dantas like 34 years old. Like, you don't learn to run at 34 years old. She plays, like, Dantas is a WNBA player. She's just not a good player for the Fever. Like sometimes, like style, like fit matters more than ability. My God, Minnesota are locking them up. No, the way Aaliyah Boston, I know she wasn't the greatest in the playoffs, but the way she's ended the year, like, no, Aaliyah Boston, I think it was more out of game sharpness than out of shape in her defense. I don't think it was, like, I don't think she lost or gained weight either. I genuinely just think it was match sharpness. Like, there's no amount of working out that will get you into match sharpness. Watching the game without any drama? Yeah. No, Dantas can really shoot. Nobody's questioning whether or not Dantas can shoot the ball. How many... Alana Smith is so good on defense. I mean, I would rather them just keep... Oh, that's a travel. You can't do that. You can't do what Collier did. You can't jump in the air and put it on the ground before you go. Boston was 30 pounds overweight. Aaliyah Boston lost maybe 5 pounds from the start to the end of the season. It's not even... It's a different type of conditioning. Like, a lot of people were saying Leah Boston was overweight. It wasn't that she was overweight. She just wasn't in game shape. They're two very different things. Oh, unbelievable defense. And Fibic for 3! Leany Fibic in the corner. A lot of them probably do have personal trainers. It's just a different type of training to get into game shape and get into general shape. Alana Smith for 3. Okay. Okay. Alana Smith right back at them. This is a good game. Fever the worst defense in the league. No, Fever the worst defense in the wings. The Fever don't play defense. They will pack the paint and let you shoot threes and hope you miss. That's a huge shot there by Alana Smith, though. Like, she's getting herself back into the game here. Oh, that's not a foul. That's not a good call right there. That's a harsh foul. That looks like a complete phantom foul right there. Sabrina 417. Yeah, she's not been good tonight. She was 3 of 11 and struggling. She's been 1 of 6 since then. Grace Berger has so much potential. Like, her handle's good. She can play defense. She's quick. She's 6 foot. She runs relatively fast. She plays fast. But I really hope that we don't lose Grace Berger in the expansion. That's the one thing I will say is, like, losing Grace Berger in the expansion will be tough. Sabrina Ionescu has no conscience whatsoever. Why not going to John Quell? They don't ever run anything through John Quell. If she scores what she scores, like. Ooh. It's an unlucky miss. Like, I would, if I'm bringing back Erica Wheeler, like, I'm not looking for a backup point guard. I'm trusting Grace Berger in that role. Salute. Oh. Okay, Courtney Williams gets into Fee. Did they just call? That did not look like a foul on Fevic at all right there. The right team for Grace Berger is Indiana. It's just the wrong coach. She's playing for Christy Sides. The right team is Indiana. She's with the perfect team for her to play 15 minutes a game. She's just playing for the worst coach in the WNBA. And, by the way, I would consider Teresa Weatherspoon the worst coach in the WNBA. She just got fired. Whoever voted for Christy Sides Coach of the Year needs their voting rescinded. Wheeler has played on perennial losing teams. Yeah. I like Erica Wheeler. I think she's a good vet. But, like, that's really all she is. She's a vet. She shouldn't be on the floor. She should be the Sydney Colson of this team. Make her the Sydney Colson of the team. There is no way Christine Brennan had a vote. I don't think she should retire. I'd like to see her as the Sydney Colson. Oh, what a shot by Stewie. Dear Lord. That was super impressive. Oh, I think my body's starting to not react anymore to caffeine, which is annoying. Wheeler shouldn't be the highest paid. I mean, that was Lyndon. That was Lyndon. Lyndon gave Erica Wheeler a max and gave Katie Lou Samuelson a near max. Good timeout. Yeah, good timeout. She decided not to do her Christy Sides impression. Wheeler's a fan favorite. Yeah, look, she can do the Sydney Colson like vet role. Good for team chemistry. Keep her around. Just pay her $80K a year to do that. Pay her $80K. She'll take, even if she's offered $100K somewhere else, surely she'll take $80K from Indiana because she stole a living for 2 years off the Indiana Fever. Like, we paid her $200,000 to average 4 points a game. She stole a living from the Fever. Oh no, if Christy Sides is the coach, Grace, get as far away from it as possible. If Christy Sides is the coach, half of that team should never play for them again. There is no excuse for Christy Sides to start next season as the coach. I really like Heidemann off the bench. What's he tendency to say? I'd say it was full or near full. Feebich is just too good. What do you mean has it cooled off in Ireland? Is it getting cold? It's freezing cold here. It is freezing cold. She's a smack. Oh. Like, watching Leonie Feebich shoot 50% from 3 for the freaking playoffs is mental. 210, you know what? Like, it's 210. 210 people still crazy. Like, I can't. It's not up to the heights of 2,000 like it'd be for a Fever game, but 210 is still 210. Jonquel Jones, serious shot. Attendance, no idea. I would say it's pretty good, but not like it looks. I don't know if the top. It's definitely full, but I don't know if the whole stadium's open. Big shot by Kayla right there. There's way more than 7,000 there. Like, there legitimately could be 15 plus thousand people there. Like, it's the New York Liberty. The Liberty will pack out the Barclays Center for games. What is 80 Fahrenheit in Celsius? The whole stadium's open. Yeah, it's probably nearly full, if not full. Maisha Hines, Allen for 3. Oh, in and out. It's 27 degrees in Minnesota. I was going to bring a winter jacket. I thought it was cold in that area of the States. It's called 27 degrees. Today, do you know what temperature it is right now here? It is 3 degrees Celsius. It is 3 degrees Celsius right now. 1, 2, 3. Summer weather extended for 3 degrees. You know it. Kayla McBride's been hooping today. What does she have? Kayla McBride genuinely looks like she's been hooping. She is 17. Collier is 11. And for the Liberty, Phoebus with 12. Saab with 13. John Quell with 17. John Quell's shot 10 less shots than Sabrina for more points. I always prefer, like, I've been to the Garden, I've been to Barclays Center. I much prefer Barclays Center. I just like the arena more. Like, yeah, the Garden's more iconic. I don't like the Garden. Like, I don't think I think it's fine to say you don't like, you can like and dislike somewhere. I don't like the Garden. It'll be cooling off. Like, I'm going next week. I'm going next Tuesday and coming home next Friday. Oh, so today it's 27 degrees Celsius. Next Tuesday it's 14. It's a high of 14 degrees and a low of 3. And it goes to 23 degrees Celsius. Okay, I'll bring a winter jacket. I'm going to bring a winter jacket with me. Pit stop in Detroit to cheer on the Tigers before the finals. How far is Detroit from Minnesota? How far? I don't know anything about the states. How far is Detroit from Minnesota? Minnesota's cold. It's colder in Ireland right now in Minnesota. Detroit's a long ways away. Cool. I definitely, Jacob, I do need to do that at some stage. I might do it during the summer. A cool 10-hour drive. I might do it some stage during the summer where I go like... I might do it for... At some stage, I might do it even... Look to do it in the new year. Where I just kind of go around the states. Just to meet up with people I haven't met in person. Like go from like... I might go to like Michigan to meet up with yourself. Go to Iowa to meet up with Ty. Those type of things. Go finish by Heidemann. think one of these teams will break 80 points. Yeah, the Liberty are going to break 80. Oh, for God's sake, Sloot's out here hitting threes. I can't believe, like, I know loads of people that are from Iowa and they're talking about going to like Minnesota for Timberwolves games. And I thought, oh, Minnesota must be close. No, it's like top of Ireland to bottom of Ireland away. You can go top to bottom of Ireland in 6 hours, like. Troy's 10 hours driving. Barclays Center is new. Yeah, I was there early. I was there early on in the Barclays Center to watch the Knicks. I was there, by the way. I was at the game. And I was at such an iconic game during the awful Brooklyn Nets, Andre Kirilenko, KG, Paul Pierce season. I was at the Jeff Teague breaking his brother's ankles. I was at the game. I was right behind the basket where it happened. It was under the first basket when you walk into Barclays. If you've ever been to Barclays, you know, if you just walk straight, you're kind of in front of one of the baskets. We were sat right there in like row 4, watching Jeff T cross over his brother. That's one of my favorite moments. It was the Atlanta Hawks against the Brooklyn Nets. I had an Andre Kirilenko jersey, back one of the sleeved ones. I bought an AK-47 jersey. Daily 45-minute commute. That's not that bad. Like, public transport going to places. Like, I have a 90-minute commute to the team that I coach. It's a 15-minute drive, but it's 90 minutes on public transport. Hence why I'm learning to drive. How's Sabrina doing? She's been fine. Like, nothing. She hasn't been bad. She hasn't been good. Like, she's just been Sabrina. She's just been Stewie. She's been playoff Stewie. But Leni Fevic, 4 of 8 from shooting over 50% from 3 in the playoffs. Like, mental. Absolutely mental. Kayla McBride is carrying, though, Minnesota. But again, this is a ball game. It's far from over. It is very, very far from over. I don't understand why it costs so much money to see the Knicks play basketball. Even when the Knicks suck, it's expensive to go see them. Public transport is nearly non-existent. Yeah, it is. Like, but America's so big. Like, when I was I spent a summer in San Diego and I was like trying to go to. I regret not seeing the last ever game at the Oracle. I could have got tickets for Game 6 when the Raptors won it. I could have had tickets to that game. But just decided I didn't want to sit on a bus for 10 hours. But I was like, I could get a train to LA. That was like 3 hours. But then, like, it was only it could have been. And LA was halfway there. And I was like, cool, 6-hour long train. It was like no trains. And I was like, I can't actually get here unless I get a freaking bus. And I was like, oh. Killarney to Belfast round trip equals Detroit to Minneapolis one way. Yeah. And like, Killarney is the edge of one corner. Belfast is the other corner. Like, you can't get much further than that. Like, maybe Killarney to like Letterkenny or something. Someplace in Derry might be further because of the roads. Like, the 7-game final series, just make it best of 5 the whole way. I'd rather see a best of 5 first round than a best of 7 finals. Like, am I the only one? Like, am I the only person that would rather see a best of 5 first round than a best of 7 finals? Like, I don't see the point in a best of 7 finals. Like, 7 is a lot of games. Like, I don't like best of 7 in the NBA. Like, I just don't like... Belfast reminds you of Derry girls. If you mean Derry girls, Derry and Belfast, it depends on where you are in both of those counties. Like, both of those... Is Derry a city? Yeah, I don't like best of 3 at all. I prefer best of 1, or you gotta at least go best of 5. Best of 3 just feels off. Like, you lose the like excitement of a best of 1, but you also don't get a long enough series. Like, I think best of 3 is just off. Especially in the first round, these playoffs where none of them went to a game 3. No one's getting 100 in this game. I mean, like, the Fever didn't even get to play a home playoff game. Like, they used to literally do away, home, home. And that's better because at least home team gets game 3 and away team sees a game. And they literally changed it to home, home. To top seed, second seed. And it was like... Best of 7 means fewer sweeps and more revenue. Not when your first round is still best of 3. Especially because for the next decade, you're going to make more revenue. Like, you're going to be making more revenue in the next decade, by the way. Oh! Heidemann coming off the bench is balling right now. But people don't realize, over the next decade, Caitlin Clark, Juju, Flau'jae, Fulwiley, Hidalgo, all of these big names, Paige, are going to be struggling in the playoffs for years. Like, the only one of them that might make a finals anytime soon is Caitlin Clark. So, you've got to market those first round. You got to make sure that we've seen as much of these players as possible. Did I block? I've never blocked anyone for talking about Damaris Dantas. I have no idea who I've blocked or not blocked. You might have said something that mildly annoyed me before. Why are you out here saying test? Setting the stage for Juju. Yeah, I think they've realised maybe Paige is not the chosen one. I think they might realise Paige is not the chosen one. I like Dantas as a person. I just don't think he's that good at basketball. Not that good at basketball, like, that good for Indiana. Fewer blocks than Reese. Let's be real, I have more blocks than Asia. Oh, Fee-bitch! What? Oh, no. If Smith goes down, this one's over. If Alana Smith goes down, we might as well call the sweep. She's okay. She's okay. Oh, she's fine. No, that type of an ankle roll is fine. It just hurts. No, at that angle, she'll be fine. Alana Smith's going to be fine. Oh, no one near her, though. It just depends on how good Juju Watkins ends up being at scoring. Like, she's going to have to come in as a 20-point-a-game scorer. Because she doesn't do... As of right now, she does nothing really other than score. Stowie's hitting threes? What year is it? Reality's coming for Juju. No, Juju has the talent to be a superstar. Like, I'm not... Juju has so much talent. Juju's a Kobe wannabe. Man, Juju Watkins is legit. Like, Juju is legit. I'm sorry. I've watched some full games of Juju Watkins playing basketball. Juju Watkins is legit. Got a nice shout out from Rachel Demita. Yeah, I saw that. Like, I've met Rachel Demita in person. I've met Rachel Demita in person before. I've spoke to her in person before. She probably has no recollection of it. I spoke to her years ago at like some 2K event. Yeah, I don't understand why the first round is not best of 5. Why they didn't change that. Caitlin Clark is, in my opinion, the greatest college player of all time. And for those of you who say, oh, she needs to win a championship, I'm sorry, she didn't go and play for Dawn Staley or Gina Oriema. Sydney Fulter better than Juju. That is a wild statement to make. That is a crazy statement to make. Juju Watkins is the truth. She is the truth. And I'm not going to hype up somebody for no reason. Juju Watkins is the truth. And by the way, I'm not sold on Kiki Iriafen. I'm really not sold on Kiki Iriafen. Caitlin Clark is the best women's basketball player ever. Prime for prime, I think you can argue top 10 right now. And the fact is, like, she hasn't hit her prime. Players at their peaks, Caitlin Clark is the best point guard to ever play. I said it. Better than Spoon, better than Staley, better than Becky, better than Sue Bird, better than Lindsay Whalen, better than Point God. Kiki Iriafen's a better version of Reese. She doesn't rebound like Angel, though. Like, I'm really not high on Kiki Iriafen. She is base. She has no game like outside the paint, and that's the problem. Is that like she's not physically going to be able to dominate at the WNBA level. She's got no jump shot whatsoever. And what I think about Zhang Jiu, why would she wait till she's 22 to go to WNBA? Why not go when she's 20? Still take Lynx in 5. It's game 1 in New York. Who's guarding her one-on-one? You've just described... She's a 6'2 shot creator with guard skills. You've just described Ryan Howard. No, it's early days, and like... Oh... And like Phoebich is shooting the lights out, but also Sabrina's been shocking. Oh, for God's sake! Like, she is the second best rookie, and it's not close. It's not particularly close. Lynx Fibic is the second best rookie. Lynx Fibic is better than Rickea Jackson. Lynx Fibic is better than Angel Reese. It is not particularly close. Good shot there. And anyone being like, oh, Angel Reese had X amount of points in the regular season. She's shooting like 60% from three. She has 17 points in a finals game. She's the two-time Liga Femin, whatever it is, Spanish League MVP. And the Spanish League's a much higher level than college. Why people weren't talking more about Fibic? I was. But you know, I'm just a Caitlin Clark fan channel. I'm just a Caitlin Clark fan channel, man. I've been talking about Fibic. I've been talking about Fibic for a good while. Let's call a club. Like, I've been on the Fibic hype train for a while. Nobody can say I haven't been on the Lynx Fibic hype train. This one's done, I think. Good play right there. This one's done, I think. You can't lie. I did also say the perfect 25 free agent just torched Team USA. I've been on the Fibic hype train for a long, long time. She's low-key second best rookie. No, it's not low-key. It's like she is, and it's not even close. I like Rickea Jackson. I like Camila Cardoso. I like Angel Reese. There's no debate. The only person you can maybe argue is Cameron Brink. Like, by the way, she's also a lockdown defender. She's a lockdown, like, Lynx Fibic is a lockdown defender. She can guard 1 through 5. But this is a good game of basketball. It's a genuinely good game of basketball. Would she be playing this well on a worse team? She is shooting 5 of 9 from 3 in the finals. You could also make the argument, I'm sorry, Rickea Jackson would be sitting her ass on the bench for this Liberty team. Angel Reese would be sitting her ass on the bench for this Liberty team. Camila Cardoso would be sitting her ass on the bench for this Liberty team. They would all be sitting their asses on the bench for this Liberty team. There is one rookie, not named Lynx Fibic, that would get burned for this team, and her name is Caitlin Clark. Actually, to be fair, I think JC Sheldon might play a few minutes for this team. But only a couple of minutes. They wouldn't be putting up 17 points while being the team's best defender. Alright, I'm in for 3. This is a ball game still. Just about a ball game, but it's still a ball game. What do you mean, no, they wouldn't? You're telling me Angel Reese would play over Breanna Stewart? You're telling me Rickea Jackson, who can't play defense, would see the floor? I have no idea how Liz Kitley will do. She's tore her ACL. I don't know how she's going to come back. None of them would have 17 points on 13 shots while playing lockdown defense. None of them play both ends of the floor. She's the only rookie that plays both ends of the floor. Like, Rickea Jackson couldn't see the floor to start the year because she plays no defense. Angel Reese doesn't play offense. Camila Cardoso can't move very well. Like, it'll be interesting to see how Liz Kitley gets on, especially because she's playing with the Aces, and she'll probably come right in as a starting centre. Cardoso plays both sides. You know what? Cardoso can play. Yes, Cardoso can play both sides of the floor. She just doesn't touch the ball enough on offense. I'll give you that. Cardoso can play both sides of the floor. Cameron Brink to an extent, but she more just spreads the floor. That's kind of her whole offensive game. A lot more talent is going to be on the floor next season. Yep. You never know who's going to get injured overseas, though. That's the real question, is you don't know who's going to get injured. Then, like, half the foreign players are going to be playing Eurobasket next year. Do you want to know what would be one of the most interesting things for the Golden State Valkyries? Is if they somehow manage to convince Maureen Johannes to go there. If the Fever can get Sonia Citron, she might come in and start. I'll be honest. Sonia Citron could come in and start. That's the level of player I think she is. You can't teach 6'7". Who? Brink? Or Cardoso? Like, I'm going to watch a ton of college basketball, a ton of overseas basketball. I will say, though, if any of you guys know anything about Layla Lacan, like, Layla Lacan might be, after Paige Beckers, the next best. If she comes over next year, the next best player in the rookie class. And, like, 3 years younger than Paige. Or 4 years younger than Paige. She's 19. Like, Paige Beckers turns 23 in a couple of weeks. Layla Lacan's, like, 19. Who? Layla Lacan. Like, people don't realize, like, Paige Beckers was eligible to be drafted in 2023. Like, Paige is old. Paige is older than Aaliyah Boston. Like people are talking about, obviously, these rookies. Like, Paige is older than Aaliyah. Like, Kate Martin's the same age as Leni Fibic. And people are talking about Fibic isn't really in this rookie class. She's like a couple of months older than Kate Martin. Like, Haley Van Lith is going to be older as a rookie than Fibic is. Can we just rebound? Rebound. Yeah, if the Mystics if the Mystics have 2 picks in the lottery, and if they have a lottery and a 6th pick and they pass on Malonga twice, especially when they don't need 2 young players, they're already a good young team. That's just mad. Oh, come on. This is a ball game right here. Just about a ball game. It's a ball game. Good defense. Really good defense here by the Lynx. Man, Heidemann off the bench has been such a spark plug. Like, I get it. She missed that layup right there. Good take, Fee. Who would I buy a jersey for? Probably Bridget Carlton. They've come back in this game. Like, if I'm Minnesota, I'm confident going into game 2. Oh my god. I'm way, way behind here. Oh, great defense by Stewie. That's really good defense by Breanna Stewart there. Alright, I'm not looking at my screen again. Right now, it's like... It says for me it's a 5-point game. But I'm just going to react and look at my phone. That probably was a foul on Sab. Courtney Williams. Oh, what a shot by Courtney Williams. Oh my god. What a shot. Great channel advocate for women's news. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. What a shot by Courtney Williams. Jesus, she just Euro-stepped. She Euro-stepped into like a floater jump shot thingy from the elbow. That's not an easy shot to make. I'm sorry. That is not an easy shot to make. Yeah, this is really not an easy shot to make. And there's going to be a lot of shot clock violations in a game like this, to be fair. Oh man, I'm just saying, Tidjane Salone is hooping for the Hornets. If only Indiana can go and get his sister to play next year. I just want this to be a sweep. Ideally, I want this to be a sweep for Minnesota, but if it's not a Minnesota sweep, I want it to be a New York sweep. I cannot not make a video about New York winning because I'm on a flight. That's the problem. Like, look, if my flight's delayed, it's fine. I can find a quiet corner of the airport and I can record a video. I can record a video in an airport. I'm good with that. I've done it tons of times. But what I can't afford to do is not make the video. This game's so sloppy. It's game 1 of the finals. It always is. It always is. This is a feel out game. Okay. So I'm watching right now. There's like 40 seconds to go, so I'm a little bit behind the score. So Stewie tries to go at Fee Collier, gets it to Jonquel. Alana Smith's very handsy with Jonquel. Could very easily be a foul. Sabrina Ionescu gets into Jonquel Jones. That is not a foul. Oh, that is a foul. How is that not called as a foul? On one of them. The refs do not want to be the reason why this game... Shot clock violation! Oh my god! There's no way. There is absolutely no way they lose this game. There is no way they tie this up. There is absolutely no way. So I'm so far behind, by the way. So I'm not going to look at my screen. I'm just looking at my phone. So if you guys are wondering, I'm just looking at my phone right here. I don't know if they have a full-time... How is that not a foul? Fee on Jonquel. They both... How is that not a foul? Like, I get it. Fee goes elbow. Before that, how is it not a foul? Did they call a full-time? They got a full timeout. We're here in the bathroom in LaGuardia, and we're going to be talking about WNBA. I mean, I'm in Minnesota. I'm in MSP. MSP? Going for 2 and fouling. I'm going for 3. I'm sorry, I'm going for 3. The problem is, if you go for 2 and you foul, and they make the free throws, you then have less time to go for the 3. Which is hard to shoot a 3 with like 8 or 9 seconds to go. But... with 18 to go, they have to at least respect the 2, so it's going to be easier to get the 3. That's my theory on it. Is that, like, the less time it is on the clock, the harder it is to get a 3 off. Obviously, if you get the open 2, take the open 2. Take whatever's open. But, like, make sure if you have this chance of a 3, you take the 3. That's my theory of it. That's my theory of it. Courtney Williams looks way too relaxed for game 1 of the finals. Okay, 18 seconds to go. Ball screens up. What was that? To Alana Smith, who's got Vandersloot on her post up. Vandersloot. Oh, I thought that was good. Oh, big board. Oh, whoa, no. No way. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They fouled her on the 3. Oh my God, there's no way. There is no way on the offensive board. That's very clearly a foul. Oh my God. Courtney Williams. Oh my God. There is no way. There is no way. They win it on a 4-point play with 5 seconds to go. Oh my God. There is just no way they won it on that. There's no way. There is no way they win it on that. There's just no way. Courtney Williams. She's laughing going into the play. She is literally laughing going into the play. On the timeout, she came out laughing and jumping and then does that. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is mental. That is absolutely, absolutely mental. She was so happy and calm. I literally was like, she's way too relaxed. I'm like, she's way too relaxed. Like, I'm going to clip this. I'm going to download this stream and I'm going to like clip that part and make it into like a YouTube short. And I'm like, she's way too relaxed here. Okay, so they're coming out into the game. Obviously, I'm not even going to look at my chat to see how it's moving. Courtney Williams is so freaking relaxed. There is no way. There is absolutely no way. There is no way. Okay. Okay, they have one to give. I was very confused. I wouldn't foul with one to give in case you accidentally foul here. Or like risking Sabrina just going up with it. I still wouldn't risk that foul, to be fair. He only took a half a second off the clock. They call the jump ball? What's going on? Did they just call a jump ball? How do you call a jump ball with 3 seconds to go in the finals? It's off fee. How do you call a jump ball there? That's a ridiculous call. It's very clearly off fee. Or is it? I don't know. But a jump ball is a weird call. What? Smart. Really smart by Courtney Williams. What is going on in this game? Was that a foul? No, that's clean. She just jumped through. She just jumped through. That's not a foul. No, they called a foul. That's not a foul. There is no way. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It looks like it might be. Yeah, it is. It's the right call. That's terrible. That's just terrible defense. It is. It is. Like, it probably is. Oh, that's such a dumb play. Oh my god, there's just no way. You can't overrule this. Like, there is no foul. Like, it's a foul on who, though? On who? She just flung her arms in the air. Like, it's not, Stewie's not even attempting a jump shot. Both players just have their hands up and Stewie just flings her arms in the air. Like, it's not a foul, but you can't overturn it. Like, that's not a foul. Like, Breanna Stewart, neither defense played anything wrong. Stewie just flung her arms in the air. She didn't even shoot the ball. Like, she just flailed. She flailed and hit both people's hands with both her hands. Like, that's just a flail by Stewie. Like, that's not even a shot attempt by Stewie. That's a flail. But at the same time, like, Fee caught her early. Like, Fee caught her off the ball. Like, yeah. Like, the foul is off the ball. I don't think there's a foul on the shot, but look, at the end of the day, you're not overturning that. You're not overturning that, like. The problem is with this whole thing is that Stewie hit the ball out of bounds. Like, the jump ball should have been Minnesota Lynx ball. But the refs called a jump ball for I don't know what reason. Like, why would you not, Cheryl Reeve, why would you not, like, call that? Brings Maisha Hines-Allen in the game. Okay, so I'm not looking at my screen right now. You guys will see before I do what's going on. You guys will see before I do what's happened. So Stewie steps up to take the first. Good. Okay. Stewie steps up to take the second free throw. Brick! How do they not get the timeout? How did it take 0.3 of a second off? Run the Christie sides! Run the Christie sides! Run the lob! Run the lob for Alyssa Smith! Run the Christie sides! I'm telling you guys! Run the Christie sides! It'll work! Overtime! Overtime? What? What is going on here? There is absolutely no way. By the way, the Minnesota Lynx got robbed. The Minnesota Lynx got absolutely robbed. The Lynx got absolutely robbed with that jump ball. I do want to say, they got robbed. What was Breanna even trying to do? Why would you foul the three-point shooter? Why would you foul the three-point shooter there? Stewie missing the free throw. Oh. Will OT tell us a lot about this team? I mean, we've learned a lot about this Minnesota Lynx team already. Can we get a technical on Spike Lee? Stewie and Sabrina are Olympians. Alana Smith's an Olympian, so is Fee. Oh my god. I still cannot believe they called the jump ball. That's on Cheryl Reeve, by the way. It was clearly off Stewie. Cheryl Reeve refused. She refused to review it. Cheryl Reeve did not review. That's on her. Like, that is on Cheryl Reeve for not reviewing. Yeah, that hits Breanna Stewart's foot. How did Cheryl Reeve? What are you doing? Like, that's so clearly your ball. She didn't have a timeout to review. But then how did she have a timeout to review the foul? She reviewed the foul. She chose not to use it. Why review the foul? Why not review the out of bounds? You would have got it. It was clearly, you would have had the ball with 5 seconds to go. You literally would have had the ball with 5 seconds to go. It was over. The game was over. You had won. That's on you. It's on the referees and it's on Cheryl Reeve. Oh, great defense by Alana Smith. Where's that Fee? That's not a travel. Thank you for 99 cents. Thank you. This is going to be a low score in OT. I just know it is. I'm not going to lie. Sabrina Ionescu is more known for her shoes than she is for her game. Her shoes are great. This has been an interesting game. The Fevers suck. I mean, they're a bang average team. They went 20-20 and finished in the middle of the pack. They are bang average. Like, the Lynx defense is so good. Their ability to switch everything. Oh my god, like... Oh, what a pass. What a pass in there. The Lynx are bored. I mean, you know what? In fairness, if you're a fan of like isolation basketball, I agree. I'll give you that. Oh, Phoebich almost. Your dog shirt is coming. This has been a ugly, ugly overtime. This overtime has been ugly, ugly basketball, but that's what's going to happen in overtime. My God, the Liberty are choking. Alana Smith in for the layup. Ball don't lie, I guess, in overtime. I cannot believe Alana Smith and Courtney Williams both played for the Chicago Sky. Like, they were both with the Sky last year. The Lynx. I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the box score, so I don't really care what's been going on, to be honest. And lads, can we get to 150 likes? We got 366 people in here. Can we get to 150 likes right now? We're watching in overtime, but like the Lynx have multiple Olympians too. Like, you're acting like the Lynx don't have Alana Smith, who went all the way and had to do more than any of the USA players did with Fee Collier. Like the Liberty have what, 4 Olympians? 3 Olympians? They have 4 Olympians. The Liberty have 4. The Lynx have 2 plus Carlton 3. It's 3 Olympians? Defense wins championships. This game has been just... This is a gritty game 1. I mean, good offense always beats good defense, but you're obviously... It's hard to rely on just offense. Oh, McBride had a chance for the dagger there. Like, the New York Liberty just look like they will not score, ever. Like, this feels like it's over. And it's one, like... It's going... Oh, that's a bad call. Oh, that's a real bad call. That's very clearly off Jonquil. There is no way. There is absolutely... What a pass by... Oh! I'm telling you guys, the refs are genuinely... The Liberty are getting the aces, refs. And of course, they get a 3 on that possession. Good offense doesn't beat good defense. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Like, there's no amount of defense that can stop a good offensive team. Okay, Fee Collier. Fee in the post. Alana Smith. The Courtney Williams for 3. Oh my God, Courtney Williams for 3. Oh my God. Breanna makes a tough floater right there. This has been such a good game. You know, like, this has been a crazy game. Like, Lexi and Caitlin Clark-Gordon drinks more entertains this. No, it's not. Like, this is good basketball. You cannot say you're not impressed with what Courtney Williams has done to end this game. Like, Courtney Williams, it's the Courtney Williams show. This is the Courtney Williams show right now. This is unbelievable. Like, I don't care. Like, if you like basketball, you're going to like what Courtney Williams has done here. Okay, I'm sorry. If I'm buying a Courtney Williams jersey, I don't care. When I'm in the shop, it's going to be a Courtney Williams jersey that's going to be bought. It did not. Oh, Phoebich! Oh no! Sabrina with the floater! Oh no! Oh no! Courtney Williams is so much better than Chelsea Gray. Oh, good floater by Sabrina. That's a bad pass by Courtney Williams. What is she even trying to do there? You're up 4 with 30 seconds to go. Just don't pass. Just dribble the ball. Williams says she learns from Chelsea Gray. At this point in time, Courtney Williams is way better. Is way better. That's an awful turnover. I think it was just a rush of blood to the head. A rush of blood to the head. Oh. I don't know what they do here. Lynx need to challenge everything. ISO for Courtney Williams. I mean, that's what you kind of have to do. Send Danger Reese Indiana. I'll take her. Like, I would take her. What? Alright, I'm not looking at my screen anymore. How do they have the ball? What the hell happens here? Who turns the ball over in the inbound? Oh, for God's sake. This is a mental game. This is a mental game. This is an absolutely mental game basketball. If Minnesota don't win, they are robbed, by the way. They've been robbed by some refereeing decisions if they don't win this game. Courtney Williams on the ISO on Leanie Phoebus. Gets it into the Feast of Collier. Fakes it up. Turnaround MVP for 2. Oh my God. They can't advance it. I wouldn't have taken the time out there. I would have just gone. Oh. Oh my God. What a game right here. What a game. What a game we're watching. We're watching a ridiculous game of basketball right here. An absolutely ridiculous game of basketball. That's all I can say. We are watching an incredible game of basketball. Can we get to we got 422 people. Can we get to 200 likes? It's a big steal by John Quell. Great block by Stewie there on the weak side. Incroyable. Like, you know we've gone to a level of incredible where I'm not even speaking the language. Tá sé go hálan. Tá an cléthe seo go hálan. Is even lum Kishvel. Tá mábal é caint as gaelga sais like. But yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm putting the ball in Stewie's hands. So Stewie's inbounding. Like, I know Sab's been doing a bit of work, but like, they run a triple handoff. It's not on the shot. It's the right call. It's not on the shot. Yeah, it's good. That's really good. I just looked up my screen. There's justice in the world. There is justice in the world. That was one of the craziest games of basketball I've seen. Thought maybe it was going to go to OT. Oh, Stewie blew an open layup. Oh, no. Stewie just blew an open layup for game. Oh, that's not good. That was not good. Stewie did the Aaliyah Boston. She just blew an open layup. That was a Stewie choke job, I have to say. Breanna Stewart, 6 of 21. Sabrina Ionescu, 8 of 26. At least in Sabrina's defense, she hit some clutch buckets. But I'm watching. Stewie just bricked. She just threw an... Is that an open layup? No one near her. Oh, Stewie just blew an open layup. Oh, no. That's really rough. Oh, God. Like, she missed a free throw. Like, Breanna Stewart missed a free throw to win it in regulation and then goes and misses a layup in overtime. That is a very interesting one. But for the Minnesota Lynx, I got to give credit where credit's due. For the Liberty, I thought Lynx Fibic had a really good game there. Like, she had 17 points. Quite clearly the second best rookie in the WNBA. I thought Sabrina and Stewie struggled. Jonquel Jones might have been the best player on the floor for either team, to be honest. Jonquel was exceptionally good. She shot the ball well. She made big plays down the stretch. She was a big reason why they stayed in the game, or why they kept in the game in overtime. She tied at 93 each with a big steal. But Nafisa Collier. What did she have? 21 points, 8 boards, 3 steals, 6 blocks. Like, 10 of 16 from the field. Like, that's MVP for you. Alana Smith stepped up big time there. Like, she was really good late in the game. Started off horrendously, Alana Smith did, but she got better. Maisha Hines-Allen. In fairness, one thing I will say about Maisha Hines-Allen, I know she was -8, but like, she steadied the ship a little bit when she first came on for Alana Smith. But I'm going to say this now. One of the most important players for Minnesota was Heidemann. When Minnesota were down big in the game, it was Heidemann basically going 1-on-5 that got them back in the game. But we gotta just shout out Courtney Williams. What a performance. Courtney Williams, literally, like, that was one of the mad, craziest shots I've ever seen. Courtney Williams, like, I'm going to show you guys when I have it. Courtney Williams comes in, like, laughing. She literally comes in laughing at the timeout. She's like, oh yeah. Like, she comes in, like, basically dancing off the timeout. And she shoots the first 3. Brick. Alana Smith forces the rebound off over Courtney Vandersloot. The ball goes back to Courtney Williams. And Sabrina Ionescu, what is she doing? Sabrina Ionescu comes up and hacks her. Bang! Like, what a ridiculous shot there. What a absolutely ridiculous shot from Courtney Williams in that game. Like, it looked like it was over. And not only that, we also have to look at the play-by-play. I'm going to show you guys the play-by-play in this game. So you're looking at it and it's like 10-point lead. What was the biggest lead that they had? 18 maybe? So they were up 17 points here. They were up 17 points in the halfway through the second quarter. And then they were up by... They went up a little bit in the fourth. I know they went up a bit in the fourth. They went up 15 points with 5:20 to go in the fourth. 15 with 5 minutes to go. And then you were looking at Natasha, or you're looking at Heidemann making it 9. Fee fading away. Courtney Williams. Heidemann steal into a Courtney Williams shot. 7-point game. It was a 9-point game with 2.5 minutes to go. Then Collier made a layup. Stewie goes and misses. Courtney Williams makes it a 3-point game. And then she goes against a 4-point play. It's like, it looked over. It looked over. And by the way, if you guys didn't watch that game, Minnesota nearly got screwed. They nearly got screwed. Like, there was with 5 seconds to go, the ball very clearly hit Breanna Stewart's foot. She kicked it out of bounds. What they ended up doing then was giving a jump ball for some reason. And Cheryl Reeve decided not to review the play. The Lynx would have had the ball with 5 seconds to go, up 1, game over. But then, somehow, like, Stewie gets an unbelievably soft foul called with a half a second to go. And she hits the first free throw, bang, 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 out on the second free throw. Misses that one, goes to OT. And then in OT, they're up 4 points. The ball hits Jonquel Jones and goes out of bounds. With like a minute to go. Ball's given back to the Liberty. Jonquel Jones, corner 3, bang. 1-point game. And you're like, come on. Come on now. It's just bad refereeing. Like, the referees really, really, like, they really screwed with the Lynx in this game. But, look, the right team won at the end of the day. The right team won. It didn't affect the outcome of the game. They just made a couple of really bad calls. And I'm shocked that Cheryl Reeve did not, like, all she had to do was review the kicked the ball out of bounds from Breanna Stewart, and they'd won that game. But as bad as, I'm telling you, as bad as the Lynx or the Liberty ended that game, the Lynx took it off them. Like, Courtney Williams down the stretch, Fee Collier, Heidemann, and on the defensive end, Alana Smith. Like, how many blocks did Alana Smith have? She had some seriously timely plays. Like, Alana Smith, 3 blocks in that game, 1 steal, 3 fouls. Like, Alana Smith, I thought, had a very solid all-around game. Look, she's not going to give you 20 a game, but she's going to give you, like, really, really good passing, good screening, 10 points. And if she just made layups to start of the game, it would have been a lot more interesting. But you look at the minutes played, though. That is the one issue when it comes to this Lynx team. They played 5 games. They played an extra game. They had a much tougher series in the first round against Phoenix. Like, they needed, for lack of a better word, like a Fee Collier miracle performance in game 1 to win that game. You can 42-35. In fairness, 29 for Lana Smith. 43-37 for Carlton. And in fairness, like, you got 43 out of Stewie, 38 from Phoebich. Like, a lot of people talk about how good the Liberty's bench is. The reality is it's just Courtney Vandersloot. But when it comes to the Lynx bench, I think the Lynx have a better bench. I think Heidemann is as good as Vandersloot, and I think Maisha Hines-Allen is the best player on either team's bench right now. But the only thing is you got, if you look at the percentages, Courtney Williams 50%, Kayla McBride over 50, Alana Smith 1 shot off 50, Fee Collier over 50, Bridget Carlton 50%, like Heidemann over 50%. And then you look at the way the Liberty shot, 6 of 14, 8 of 26, 6 of 21. They got more. There was a stage in the game where the Liberty had more offensive rebounds than the Lynx had defensive rebounds. The Liberty had 6, 10, 13, 15, 18, 20. They had 20 offensive boards. Courtney Vandersloot had... Did they have more offensive boards than They had defensive boards? No. But it's not that far off. That was a game where if the Minnesota Lynx can control their boards, like, this team cannot get an easy shot against them. And that's the big thing is, like, you're looking at when it comes to, like, Breanna Stewart, who's an offensive player. Like, when a lot of people talk about how, like, Caitlin Clark takes plays off on defense, when you saw the energy Breanna Stewart had to put in on defense there, you saw how much that affected her offense. And that's the problem is that when you guard the other team's best player, when you put in all the energy on defense, offense becomes much harder. Like, it does just in general become much harder to do, which is why you got to be able to, if you have an offensive player like a Breanna Stewart, you got to be able to hide her, and you can't hide her against the Lynx. You just can't because of what Courtney Williams is doing. But what a game. What a game. Courtney Williams, 4-point play, like, mad. And to say Breanna choked hard, I thought Breanna, like, hit a couple of big shots. I wouldn't say she choked. I just think she had a bad game. Stewie choked. Like, you're allowed to have a bad game, but I will say, like, Stewie missing 2 chances to win that game is not ideal. But, like, yeah, they are. I call the Lynx in 5. I'm really, really hoping that me being there for game 3, it's for the sweep. Like, I'd love for this game to go. I'd love for the series to go 5, but I would also love to be there while a team wins. And I want it now to be a sweep for Minnesota. Like, the last thing I want is the series to go to 4 and me missing game 4 because I'm on an airplane. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. A very, very interesting game. So, see you lads. We are going to end the stream right there. Thank you for the $2 there. That was a choke of all chokes, I'm not gonna lie. That was a